Hi, we're here again with Master Dope, and now we're going to discuss one of his more advanced books for the more advanced soul. It's called The Beyond the Dark Night of the Soul. So, Master Dope, what is the dark night of the soul?
It is one of the more difficult times of one's life, especially as you advance your journey, ascending into your spiritual heights. There's a time that your soul, having advanced, has reached its limit, and is now imposing a rhythm of suffering, symptoms of like depression, hypersomnia or insomnia, or mood episodes, or even diagnosis of life-threatening disease, or you go to a near-death experience, or you just lose a lot of money and lose friends, losing your family, as if you are being lost and you don't know what's going on. And even you consult your doctor, your psychiatrist, your psychologist, and it's not being resolved, even the best doctors, because it is a non-medical responder. It is not a typical disease that is only measured by blood test, stool test, or even brainwave. So this is a difficult time for one's life to be tested, to be awakened, but it is more imposed by the soul. That's why it's called Dark Night of the Soul. And it's experienced by more advanced people like Mother Teresa, Beethoven, Saint Francis of Assisi, and even Saint John of the Cross in Christian teachings. And I have been healing a lot of people like this, and they're almost getting crazy or lost or suicidal, or they don't know what they're doing.
So how can one know that they're going through a dark night of the soul?
It's not easy. They have to one day find a spiritual mentor or a spiritual advanced healer who understands the dark night of the soul, or who understand even how the soul works and how the personality is controlled by the clock of the soul's rhythm, so that the soul is imposing a rhythm of change and development, which uses sometimes cornering you to a wall that you cannot escape anymore but change. And I have seen the templates of the constellation of symptoms and signs that the person has a dark night. And that's why I wrote the book, because after healing so many people and they're really in bad shape, they lost sometimes their family, their business, as if they are like in a deep hole and you cannot get out, and you're suffocating and or even feeling lost. And so that can be resolved by looking at the energy centers. You need to see the energy centers called the chakras. You need to see the light of the soul coming in, whether it's dimming, or if the person has apex, his or her development, and now looking only at the dark night or the dark energy, because there's no more light above that development. That's why it's called the dark night of the soul, because there's no more light above that level.
So can this also be confused with depression?
Yeah, in fact, most people would have depression, even suicidal tendency, or feeling of dying, without even healthy people who are feeling dying and they don't know why, and the doctor does not find any symptoms, or through the blood test, all kinds of medical tests, they don't find anything, and they will also say it's in your mind, or maybe you have just to be positive. But they tried everything. They tried sports, they tried even drugs and alcohol combined with having more sex and romance, but it doesn't mean anything. The most common symptom is you feel like you collapse your meaning in life, as if nothing means anything anymore. And it leads to spiritual apathy, which is deeper than normal depression. And it's very difficult if you don't know really what's going on, and nobody is able to help you, because they said, oh, it's because you're a psychosomatic, or it's just in your mind. Maybe it's in your mind, it's in your aura, but nobody's able to collect all the data and look at the soul development as one of the triggers of you going into a deep hole, because you are now going to the next step of your development. So the soul imposes and corners you to have those symptoms, so that you will seek for higher truth and look for higher meaning and something bigger than before.
So if someone is suspecting that they have, or they are going through a dark night of the soul, how do they contact you?
Well, whether they will feel only depressed, losing meaning, or having a collapsed meaning in life, they can always contact us through my website, www.masterdelpe.com, and we'll give you a free 30 minutes consultation. And if we can help you, we'll tell you this is what is going on. Otherwise, we'll tell you also that you need something else. So we're not going to diagnose you, but we will see the patterns by which you are subjective to, and looking at your chakra psychically, and with our third eye, we can see also the light of the soul, the development of the soul, how advanced you are by looking at the chakras, not only of the personality but of your soul. And we will look at the substance by which the soul reacts if we do something else, like if we energize you, if we clean you, if you balance you, and you're still not responding, then it means to say the soul has to be the next step of healing.
Okay, thank you, Master Delpe.
Welcome.
So if you want to have a free consultation, visit masterdelpe.com. And if you want to get a copy of this book, go to masterdelpe.com and click on the online store and look for Beyond the Dark Night of the Soul. Thank you, Master
All right,
Delpe.
pleasure. We hope we can help many people today, especially with the pandemic and many trials of our life. It's looked like our tribulations also going to humanity as a whole, like humanity is having a dark night of the soul as well. So with the earth. So this is the time to really explore new meaning, new truth, and also explore why are we reacting as we do, and why are we also happy sometimes, why are we sad. So all of these are explained through my book.
Okay, thank you so much, Master. So get a copy now and know more about this Dark Night of the Soul syndrome. And if you are going through this, contact us right away. Thank you again, Master.
Sure.